Hello, this is Heretic Prince. This is a little bit different from what is usually on this channel, I know. However, I tripped over this and thought some people might be interested. It seems like someone is making an immersive tavern at the birthplace of D&D. I found this on belloflostsouls.net. Edgy. Edgy like a rogue. The article starts off, how far would you go to pay too much money for a sandwich? Okay, but what if I told you you could experience the first hour of a D&D campaign live while you're at it? Get ready to live that dream with a D&D immersive tavern experience. Because as we know, all campaigns have to start in a tavern. Some people hate that idea. I absolutely love it, because it means usually at the start of a campaign, I'm already in character because I'm already 3 beers in. The developers of the Griffin and Gargoyle are willing to bet you'd enjoy this experience, so much so that you'd be willing to travel all the way to the birthplace of D&D, Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. What is the Griffin and Gargoyle? The Griffin and Gargoyle is a planned immersive fantasy restaurant that wants to pull you into the world of D&D like never before. The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel had already covered this. Apparently, Daniel Caldwell and Michael Paylor have been working on this for 5 years. It came from an inspiration of playing D&D in 2016, so it seems like the plan is as follows. Exploration is at the heart of the planned restaurant. It would cover an estimated 32,000 to 38,000 square feet and hide all sorts of mysteries. The heart of the tavern would follow the story of 5 adventurers who created the Griffin and Gargoyle. Maybe that can inspire a story for Dirk's Dirty Dive. In their quest to discover the story, players would have to investigate multiple areas, interact with actors, and follow clues and step into the shoes of a D&D adventurer with multiple areas, each with a distinct look. The Griffin and Gargoyle aims to capture the whole fantasy experience. I mean no offense to anybody who's getting excited at that concept, but I prefer something like, think of medieval times. You're part of the whole thing going on because you're part of the crowd, but in the end you're there to drink your beer, eat your turkey leg, and be entertained. I don't know if everybody who walks in here is going to want to follow this path that's being laid out. I'm sure that the creators won't force people to do that. But the other question that pops in my head is, oh boy, what if they get a player who's a rogue murder hobo? I wonder if that can be set up where you can pretend to kill some of the quote-unquote NPCs hanging around. Exactly how immersive do they want to get here? Can I roll to seduce? The article ends with, the whole staff is expected to be in character. A storyline is woven into every room thanks to the work of a talented scenic designer. Patrons can also explore the wizard's shop, find private gaming spaces, or visit an axe-throwing range in the tavern basement. The restaurant is currently aiming for a 2024 release date. I think my group would be very excited about the private gaming spaces. To sit down and drink and eat while playing, that would be incredible. That sounds like fun. Get to see in real life as edgy boys walk in and look for the corner seats to sit down and think of how best to kill everyone. The bards playing their lutes trying to seduce all the beer maids or beer gentlemen. Or maybe the barbarians down in the basement throwing axes at each other for looking at each other wrong. Making fun of it all aside, if this does happen, I think it would make an interesting field trip. At any rate, anybody who knows more about this, feel free to post it in the comments. Also, let me know if you'd be interested in hearing more D&D news like this. I'm Heretic Prince, and may you always thirst for ale and adventure.